Hello everybody, nice to have you on my channel again. Today I'm going to be discussing something a bit, I won't say controversial, but a bit straight to the point, okay? So today I'm going to be discussing about something I believe is important to review, and it's about you planning to relocate to the diaspora as a Christian. I'm a Christian. This is focused, towards Christians who want to relocate back to Africa. So you want to come to Africa, you want to save your money, you want to get ready planning to get back to Africa. I'm saying to you, one of the main blockers, one of the main reasons why you cannot relocate to Africa over time is because of your church. One of the main reasons why you can't relocate to Africa is because of the amount of money you're putting in a church. Basically, I'm here to tell you, most of that money you're giving to the church for your life, for your partner's life, for your kids' life, for a family around you, for the poor kids in Africa, all that money you're giving to the church, from my point of view, most of it is going down the drain when it comes to your retirement plans, your plans to relocate to Africa. And I'm going to give you a brief breakdown. I'm going to give you a breakdown as a couple, and I'm going to give you a breakdown if you're single. So, I've said to you guys here, fewer Christians relocate to Africa. Fewer Christians relocate to Africa. If you go on YouTube, you'll see lots of people, non-Christians, non-Muslims, unbelievers. Most of the people who relocate to Africa from the diaspora, majority of them I see on YouTube, I see online elsewhere, never mention Christianity. You can also tell that most of the people who have relocated to Africa, based on what I see on my research, are non-Christians. They're successfully going back, while majority of Christians are stuck abroad. Here are the facts, guys. As a couple, you pay tithes and offerings every month. Even with the COVID season, lockdown and everything, some of you are so stuck with the churches that you're still paying tithes and offerings, even when it's online church, when the church is locked down, and you're planning to relocate to Africa. So here's my saying to you. You can save on your tithes and offering. Yes, I do pay some money to the church now and then, but I reduce my money drastically. I ain't kidding. I reduce the amount of money I pay to the church drastically. I was able to start saving. I was able to save loads of money to plan relocation. I was also able to have a conscious awareness that I'm also entitled to heaven. Don't believe any preacher who tells you, oh, because you're not paying your tithe and offering, you're not going to heaven. It's a lie. It's a lie from the pit of hell. You're going to remain poor and never be able to go to Africa, but your pastor and the pastors and leaders of your churches become richer and richer, and they're able to go back to Africa. They live better lives. They go to Africa 3-4 times while you're stuck there. So there's my example. A couple, this is very little. Most couples pay minimum in the UK, in America, in EU, elsewhere. Most people pay $500, £500 to the church, husband and wife. Most people pay between 500 and 1 grand or more to the church. So let's stay with £500, for example. In a year, 1 year, this month is now May, going to June. In 1 year, you're giving the church, as a couple, you're giving the church £6,000. As a single person, you're giving the church minimum £2,400. Just giving, a rough idea of what happens. In 2 years, as a couple, you're planning to relocate to Africa. You're saying, God help me, God help me. But you've given the church £12,000 in 2 years. My goodness. £12,000 in 2 years, 4,800 as a single person. You ain't going to make it to Africa in a hurry, except you have a very huge income, husband and wife, you're into six figures. Because if if husband and wife are earning less than six figures, and you're planning to relocate to Africa, you ain't going to make it in a hurry. Trust me on that, because the church is going to keep consuming all your wealth. You are the one giving the church the money. The church isn't forcing me to give them the money. So what are the strategies? Guys, start saving. Start reducing how much you're giving the church. Stay behind the church. Because when you go and sit in front of the church, you feel, oh, I must give the church money. It's a lie. It's a lie from pit of hell. Start saving your money to get back to Africa. You see, if you keep giving the church loads of money, like I've said over there, you're going to be poor in retirement. Definitely. Your retirement is going to be very, very bad because you've given out, look at that, 2 years, 12 grand. Keep going like that every year. By the time you get to retirement, you're stuck. You're stuck in the diaspora. You're struggling to pay uni fees. We pay uni fees, we pay college fees. It's not easy. So you're giving the church 6 grand per year. You also got to pay your university and college fees, 10, 20 grand per year as well. You're not going to make it to Africa. Stop deceiving yourself. Start saving on your pension. Start saving on your tithes. Start saving towards your pension. Start saving towards your plan. The more you give these churches this money, your quality of life is going to be very poor. Forget about relocating to Africa. Your quality of life is poor. Look at your pastor looking fresh. Look at your pastor's wife looking juicy, rosy. The leaders of the church looking juicy. They look fresh. They don't do 9 to 5. They don't work. Yes, they said their work is part of being a pastor is a job. Yes, I agree with that. But the amount of money we're giving one man and his wife, 3, 4, 500 people donating to one man and his wife. Most people around them are volunteers. So your pastor is making $1, $2, $3, $4 million or pounds a year. You know, this is a small church. The average small church is making 1 million to 2 million pounds in the UK a year. It's your money. You will never relocate back to Africa. Start saving. You're always going to be in debt. That's one of the things we know about people in the diaspora. Africans who have gone to the diaspora are still in debt. People who grew up in abject poverty are still in serious debt today. They can't come home. Some of them have never been back to Africa. They get there, they get carried away, they get involved in a church, bang. Church starts collecting all their money. Here are the benefits, guys. Trust me, if you start saving on that 6 grand per annum, for the first year, give the church 1 or 2 grand, keep 4 grand. You know what you're going to be able to do? If you're giving the church 500, 100, 200, 500 a month, break it down. Give them 100 a month. Put 400 on a property in Africa. Start paying for your land monthly in Africa. Start paying for a second mortgage or 2 mortgages in Africa. Your relocation will be possible because with that money, you buy the land. You also start a small farm business. Oh, someone is going to rip me up in Africa. It's a lie. It depends on what you go and do in Africa. Hang on. If you go and start a mango plantation, before the mango grows, no one is going to steal any mango. It's just bare trees. That's a typical example. No one is stealing anything on your land. It's just bare land with hundreds of mangoes. That's better than giving the church 6 grand a year. You've got less stress to deal with, guys. You've got enough income to play with. You can plan your relocation. You can plan to leave your properties in the diaspora. You've got help from friends and family to help you put things together so you become happy. All this fighting and you're hearing brothers and sisters killing each other in the diaspora. The church is part of the problem. You're in abject poverty, so you kill your wife. Your wife kills you. I'm being honest. The church is taking most of your income. I don't allow that. I make sure my wife is happy. I make sure my kids are happy before the church gets happy. I've got a Bible. few Bibles, I pray to God directly. My wife must be happy. My kids must be happy before any pastor becomes happy. So pastors have all the private jets in the world. They have all the best cars. They live in the best houses. But you and your wife are fighting every day in abject poverty because stupidly, you give all your money away. You want to relocate to Africa? Come and help the poor people, guys. Stop giving those rich, greedy pastors all your money. There are lots of poor kids in Africa who need your money. I'm doing a video on a charity organization. My wife does an NGO thing right there in Gambia. We're going to be putting stuff on now. We just want to remain behind the scenes whilst we help these two new schools that have come on board or have taken us on board. Yeah? But it's important, guys, to me, to you, if you want to relocate to Africa, start saving. One of the ways you can start saving is reducing your tithes and offering. This isn't controversial, guys. This is common sense. You're getting people in their 40s, 50s, 60s stuck in the diaspora, still dreaming, I wish I could go to Africa. Your wish can come true in a year. Your wish can come true in 2 years. Depending on your income, depending on how much you give the church. Reduce that money you're giving the church, guys. I'm being honest. Thank you for watching. See you.